Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode, after we got all of the treasure balls in the Archlight Steep, after we got the Chocobos, we did the Chocobo treasure. So if you're wondering how to get the Chocobo treasure, check back on that last episode. Pretty much whenever you unlock Chocobos, you can start riding Chocobos around the Archlight Steep. Periodically, whenever you're close to a treasure that's buried underground, there will be an exclamation mark above the Chocobo's head, and as you get closer, the exclamation mark will start blinking faster, and then when you're right on top of it, you can dig it up in order to get treasure. So digging up 20 treasures in the Archlight Steep while riding a Chocobo will give you an achievement, the Gashiel Wreath achievement, which we got on the last episode. Also, more importantly, you will get a really good accessory called the ribbon. So what the ribbon does is it increases all status ailment resistances by 20. So this is really great. It gives you the passive ability resilience plus 20%. So you are resisted to all ailments by 20%, meaning deprotect, deshell, slow, daze, all that stuff. Your resistance to all of it is increased by 20%, and you can upgrade the ribbon even further, bringing you to a total of 25% resistance to all status ailments. So this ribbon is extremely useful. However, it does take quite a lot of experience in order to max it out. So yeah, I would highly suggest to dig up at least 20 treasures while riding a Chocobo. That way you can get the ribbon, because this thing will really come in handy. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and check back on the last episode. I cover everything in detail. I cover the locations of the dig spots, how many dig spots will spawn each time you enter the steep, what you can get out of the dig spots, what the percentage of getting each item out of the dig spot is, and finally your milestones. For every 5 dig spots you dig up, you get a reward. And yeah, so all of that stuff and more is covered in the last episode. And finally, moving on, earlier in the series we found the Scarletite upgrade crystal for Fang, so we can now start upgrading her Pandoran Spear, because as you can see, a couple episodes ago we fully maxed out her Pandoran Spear to its maximum level. So on this episode we're going to be transforming that into the Calamity Spear, because we found the Scarletite. And yeah, we're going to be upgrading the Calamity Spear to its full potential. So first of all, if you're wondering where you can find the Scarletite for free, because I know you don't want to buy it for 100,000 gil, once you get Chocobos, you can head to the Archlight Steep, and you're going to want to look at the beginning starting area where you first came to the Archlight Steep at, from the Vallis Media. So right where you come into the Archlight Steep from the Vallis Media, there'll be a save point to the right, and then there'll be a Seath Waystone to the left. So as you can see, I'm right over the path where you first enter the Archlight Steep. Alright, so if you go north and start moving up, you'll see that there's a big pond. So this is the pond. Okay, so directly to the north of that pond, you'll see some cliffs. It's kind of off to the left. So these cliffs you need a Chocobo to get up on. Once you get Chocobos, you can jump up this cliff, and right here I'm showing the treasure ball where you can get the Scarletite for free. So again, once you get Chocobos, head to this location in the Archlight Steep, open up this treasure ball, and you'll get a Scarletite upgrade crystal for free. That way you don't have to spend 100,000. Alright, so once you have the Scarletite, now let's talk about upgrading. Alright, so whenever you're ready, go to the save point. First of all, I'm going to unequip the Calamity Spear, or the Pandoran Spear. Alright, so assuming that you've already upgraded the Pandoran Spear to its max level, if you haven't upgraded the Pandoran Spear to its max level, you can head back a couple episodes, and I have a certain episode that dedicates the how to upgrade the Pandoran Spear quickly and effectively. Now you're going to need gil for this, which is why I advise the gil farming episode. So if you've been following this walkthrough, you should be prepared with everything you need, because before we left the gil grinding spot, I advised everyone to get at least 140,000 gil. So if you've got 140,000 gil, then you can fully upgrade you can transform the Pandoran Spear into the Calamity Spear, and you can fully upgrade the Calamity Spear. But you're going to need at least 140,000 gil. Alright, so once you have the Pandoran Spear fully upgraded, go ahead and go to upgrade from the save point. And then you're going to click on the Pandoran Spear. Now, you might see that you can't upgrade it with anything. This is because it's at its max level. So find the Scarletite that you have, the upgrade crystal, and whenever you have it, go ahead and click on it. It'll say Pandoran Spear star. Upgrade this item. Choose yes. And then the type will be modified. Pandoran Spear star. Strength plus 100, magic plus 151, improved debilitation. Transforms into Calamity Spear, level 16. Strength plus 97, magic plus 143, improved debilitation 2. So you may be thinking, why the stats go down? Well, that's because that's what usually happens when you transform weapons. But unlike their previously maxed out predecessor, the Calamity Spear at level 16 can get all the way up to level 41, and the stats will be doubled the Pandoran Spear by the time we're done upgrading it. Also, improved debilitation means that Fang is able to debuff enemies a whole lot more effectively. So whenever you have Fang in a Saboteur role, you know how she can put like slow, de-shell, and de-protect on the boss? Well, improved debilitation allows her to do that and be more effective, meaning that it'll be a whole lot easier for her to do that. Because you notice how sometimes you'll cast de-protect or de-shell with Fang and it won't stick on the enemy. Well, improved debilitation increases the success rate of it sticking on an enemy. And then improved debilitation 2 even increases it further, making it even more effective. Alright, so now that we have a Calamity Spear, let's talk about fully upgrading the Calamity Spear so that Fang will have an awesome weapon. So first of all, go to shop and go to the creature comforts. Now make sure you get 99 sturdy bones, or at least 72 sturdy bones, but I like to sit at 99. Now we're going to go to Lenora's garage. Now we need to buy the right components in order to max out her Calamity Spear. So the best way to do this Alright, so we're going to need 46 superconductors. So let's go ahead and buy 46 superconductors. Now I already have 4, so I'm going to just buy 42, and that'll put it at the total of 46. But for 46 superconductors, you're going to be looking at 38,640 gil. Alright, so once you have 46 superconductors, now we're going to go down to the R&D depot. Now you need to buy 2 ultra compact reactors. So the ultra compact reactors cost 50,000 gil. So for 2 of them, you're going to need 100,000 gil. Now this is why I advised you guys a long time ago when I said do not purchase the upgrade crystal Scarletite, because we're going to get it for free. And then I said by not purchasing the Scarletite and getting it for free, you can buy all the components you need to fully max out the Calamity Spear. This is why. For that Scarletite, you would have spent $100,000, and then you either wouldn't have had enough money to buy the 2 ultra compact reactors, or you would have had to stay at the gil grinding spot for another hour in order to get 100,000 gil. So once you have 2 ultra compact reactors, then you're going to be ready to upgrade. Alright, so let's go back into the upgrade menu. Go to weapons and find the Calamity Spear. Alright, so for the Calamity Spear, it's at level 16. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, we have 650 out of 6,600 experience points. Now this is the experience needed to increase it to the next level. So you're going to need 6,600 experience just to increase it to level 17. Now the Calamity Spear's maximum level is 41. The total amount of experience you're going to need to get the Calamity Spear from level 16 to level 41 is 236,350 experience. So you're going to need 236,350 experience in order to fully upgrade the Calamity Spear. Alright, so once you have the necessary components, we're going to start off building up the multiplier. So like always, adding 36 sturdy bones to any weapon or accessory will give you a ×3 experience multiplier. So let's go ahead and add 36 sturdy bones, and this will give us the experience bonus ×3. So the Calamity Spear level 16 future upgrades will receive a 200% experience bonus. Now over at the bottom left, you'll see that we have 974 out of 6,600 experience. Underneath that it says bonus ×3. This means that anything that you add for experience onto the Calamity Spear, the experience will be tripled. That's why it's very important to get that ×3 multiplier, because it saves you money and components. Alright, so you can get the ×3 multiplier with any weapon or accessory by simply adding 36 sturdy bones. You need at least 36 sturdy bones. Alright, so once you have the 36 sturdy bones added onto the Calamity Spear, you'll have a ×3 multiplier. Now let's go ahead and find our superconductors. And we're going to dump all 46 superconductors onto the Calamity Spear. Now make sure you dump all 46 onto them, because once you use any amount of superconductors, your ×3 multiplier is going to be gone. So if you only use 20, then your multiplier is going to be gone, and you're going to have to use 36 more sturdy bones in order to get the ×3 again. So that's why it's important. Once you have the ×3 multiplier, make sure you add all the components that you need, because once you use the component, a certain component with a ×3 multiplier, that ×3 multiplier is going to go down. So as long as you add as many superconductors as you have, then you'll get the full effect. So you need to use at least 46 superconductors. And the total experience that'll be added to the Calamity Spear is 44,160. And that's because of the ×3 multiplier. So then it'll say Calamity Spear level 16, upgrade this item, choose yes. Now the level will be improved. Calamity Spear level 6, strength plus 97, magic plus 143, improved debilitation 2. Upgrades to the Calamity Spear level 22, magic plus 127, or strength plus 127, magic plus 185, and improved debilitation 2. So as you can see, the Calamity Spear is already stronger than what the Pandoran Spear was fully upgraded. And the Calamity Spear is only at level 22. It's got 19 more levels in order to reach its max level of 41. Alright, so once you have the Calamity Spear to level 22, at the bottom left you'll see you have 1,934 experience out of 8,040. Alright, so now let's talk about how to get the Calamity Spear from level 22 to level 41 in one shot. So first of all, go back up to your sturdy bones and add 36 more sturdy bones. This will give you the ×3 bonus multiplier again. Once you have that ×3 experience multiplier, you're going to want to find the ultra compact reactors. So remember, we bought 2 ultra compact reactors. So go ahead and find them. And once you have the ×3 multiplier by adding 36 sturdy bones, go ahead and choose to add 2 ultra compact reactors. Now, because of the ×3 bonus multiplier, the 2 ultra compact reactors will give you a total of 192,000 experience. This should be enough to get the Calamity Spear to its max level of 41. So once you have that, go ahead and choose yes to upgrade the Calamity Spear level 22. And as you can see, the level has been improved. Calamity Spear level 22, strength plus 127, magic plus 185, improved debilitation 2. Upgrades into the Calamity Spear star, meaning that it's at its max level of 41. Strength plus 222, magic plus 318, improved debilitation 2. So as you can see, the stats have doubled for the Calamity Spear. And that should take care of everything. So the total stats for a fully upgraded Calamity Spear is the strength is 222 and the magic is 318. And it has the passive ability of improved debilitation 2, which increases the effectiveness of debuffs when Fang is in her Saboteur role. Alright, so now let's go ahead and equip that onto Fang and see how much her strength and stuff increases. Alright, so going ahead and equipping the Calamity Spear will bring Fang's strength up to 1021 and her magic up to 830. Also, it'll give us the passive ability, improved debilitation 2. Alright, so that's great. So now we have our final accessories, everything that we need. So now the only thing that is left to do is to upgrade the ribbon to its max level so that we can have the resilience up to plus 25%. This will make it so that the status ailments, any status ailments, will lessly affect that character that has the ribbon equipped. Alright, so that's everything. Let me quickly go over the finalized equipment for you guys before moving on to the next area and continuing with the main story. Make sure that you have the Axis Blade fully upgraded, a ribbon equipped to lightning, an Aurora Scarf fully upgraded, which is a Whistlewind Scarf transformed with a Rodro Crossite upgrade crystal. Sprint shoes, which is auto haste. If you're wondering how to get sprint shoes, go ahead and check back a couple episodes. There's a complete episode made specifically for getting sprint shoes. If you just did the Chocobo treasures, then you should have a Tetradic Terra and a Tetradic Crown. You can use those two accessories to get your sprint shoes. Just look back a couple episodes and I show in detail how to get the sprint shoes exactly. Alright, so for lightning we got the Axis Blade fully upgraded, ribbon level 1, Aurora Scarf, and sprint shoes. For Vanille we have the Marlboro wand fully upgraded, which is the Belladonna wand fully upgraded and then transformed using a Uranite upgrade crystal. And the Belladonna wand fully upgraded will transform into a Marlboro wand. So then we have the Marlboro wand fully upgraded. We have a Platinum Bangle, Sorcerer's Mark, and sprint shoes. For Fang we have the Calamity Spear fully upgraded, a Platinum Bangle, Gold Bangle, and sprint shoes. Alright, so we're going to switch around our equipment. For Fang, remember I said to equip 2 speed sashes together, because when you equip 2 speed sashes, it will give you the passive ability. Over on the bottom right you can see it has random instant chain. Now what that means is you will randomly instantly stagger an enemy. So as soon as you get into a battle, sometimes the first hit with Fang will randomly instantly stagger that enemy. So this is an extremely useful pair of accessories to equip, because from now on you can randomly instantly stagger any enemy you come in contact with. Now the percentage is small, but in order to get the percentage higher, you should equip 2 speed sashes to Vanille. That way they both have the random instant chain ability. That means they both will be able to instantly stagger any enemy. Now take note that you have to have 2 speed sashes together, because if you only have one, look over on the right hand side, you'll see that the random instant chain ability is gone. So in order to get random instant chain, you need at least 2 speed sashes, and you can use a speed sash in a survivalist catalog if you want. That way you can get some shrouds to drop after battle. So you can use a speed sash together with a survivalist catalog, and that will give you the random instant chain ability as well. Alright, so that's going to complete this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I hope you enjoy the Calamity Spear and all your other great accessories. And on the next episode, we are going to upgrade the ribbon accessory, as well as complete the next Sea Stone mission. Now, before we leave the Archlight Steep and continue with the main story, I will quickly go over all of your accessories, equipment, status, battle team, and paradigms for all my battle team. That way you guys will know exactly what I have, and if you want, you can figure out how you can get those accessories or weapons onto your characters, so that you'll be extremely overpowered for the next couple areas we go through, because the next couple areas are really tough, so you're really going to want to be prepared. Alright, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.